Let's talk about the metaverse, this next chapter in technology and the social world, the matrix that's coming. That's something that you should know about and you should be concerned about, and you should know how to protect yourself, how to defend yourself, how to master technology so it's your tool, so that it helps you, so that you don't become its slave, you don't become Mark Zuckerberg's slave, and that you can be happy, healthy, and in a great position in life. Even as things go increasingly digital, people become more and more isolated. And you probably heard talk about the metaverse, what's going on with Facebook, what's going on with the Oculus, virtual reality, augmented reality. Where is the world going? And what do I have to do with this? So in this video, I'm going to give it to you realer than anybody else on YouTube. I promise you're in the right place today as we break it down from a macro perspective into a micro perspective, and I give you actionable advice on how to protect your life, understanding how much of a grave threat this is to living a happy and healthy life. Does that sound good? Then welcome in, fam. Much love, Trav here. First, from a big picture macro perspective, what's happening is that over time we're trying to create more and more immersive experiences between us and people who are not next to us. So, for example, we see the technological advancement through the ages coming up to today, and the next step is this virtual reality metaverse. But from the very beginning, it is all we can do. We have our tribe around us, and maybe we can try to communicate with someone for the next tribe. If I'm not going to see this person, then hey, when you see Sarah, can you tell Sarah that I have a message for her? But only if Sarah is in the 100 miles radius will she get the message, right? If she's far away, she'll never hear. Now we have writing. I'm going to write on the cave wall. Maybe Sarah's going to find this writing and see it on the cave wall. Now we have paper. Someone can send a message to her. Sarah can read what I wrote her. It's allowing us to connect even when we're not there. Now, the postal service starts to improve, so it becomes faster. She gets the message faster, or she gets the message further. I can send it from China to Europe. Now we start to have a one-way telephone, the phonograph. I can send an audio message, she can hear it. Then we start to have two ways. We can talk on the telephone, but it's very expensive, it's limited, it's only local. There's not long distance, there's not international. Now we have long distance, now we have international, now we have video, we can talk on the video. First, video is very slow, it's expensive, it's difficult. Now we have it from our phones. So you see, the technology is getting more and more immersive of the people that we can't see. And as we emigrate, we move more than the people that we care about that we've grown up aren't immediately next to us. I understand. I live in Hawaii, my mom's in Colorado, my brother's in Colorado. I don't see them all the time. I use my phone, I use video call. It would be nice to go into a virtual reality where you both put on headsets and then you see each other, you look around, you're sharing this experience, this world together. It feels like they're right there next to you. So what's so bad about this? What's so dangerous about this? And by the way, that is what's happening, is the technology is getting there, and something that's really driving it is especially COVID has isolated a lot of people. A huge amount of workers have gone digital, have gone remote, and will never go back to the office, and they're suffering massively socially. They don't have the 6 hours of interaction, the 20 people of interaction. It's just them, their dog. If they're lucky, they have a partner, and they're craving in interaction and going into this metaverse through gaming and through shared workspaces and through shared home. It's a way for people to really connect for the people who aren't around them. Now, the reason why it's really dangerous is the same reason why the internet and the phone is helpful, but it's dangerous, because it's addictive. And the way that it's addictive, especially with the metaverse, is that and this is for men and women, but for anyone whose life is not good in real life, you can have your fantasy, you can be anyone, you can be the man, the woman, you can make your avatar, your skin, look however you want to look, you can do whatever you want to do, you can enter a porn world, you can be wealthy, you can jump 100 feet in the air, you can kill people, you can go surf in the tropics, you can do anything, and you can do it without leaving your home. And if your real life sucks, you can see how it's going to be a problem when the virtual world is so good. Maybe you know friends that have, or it's even affected you, have been lost into World of Warcraft or League of Legends or The Sims or some kind of online MMO. They just sort of start to give up on their real life world and focus on leveling up their avatar character. And it's going to happen more and more with it's happening, and it's gonna happen more and more. So the way to defend yourself is to make your real life as good as possible. The principles of sunlight, sunshine, swimming in the ocean, exercising, sweating, breathing fresh air, listening to the bird song, watching the sunrise, watching the sunset, laughing, sharing good company, doing good things, hanging out with people, eating good food, having purpose, having work that you like, working with your hands, or working with people, working with the environment, having a connection to God, having connection to nature. You have all these things, and your real life is really good. You're not going to want to disappear into the metaverse. You're not going to want to plug into the matrix. But if you're not on it, and if your life sucks, you smoke, you vape, you're an addictive personality, you're out of shape, you're fat, you're low T, your estrogen, your hormones are all off. It's just real life isn't going very well for you. You can see how it's going to be very attractive to go into and plug into the metaverse. And I'm concerned for you, and I'm concerned for people who, you're not careful, you're going to become slaves to technology. Again, I'm not against this new technology, but you have to be very careful with it. I would like to share a more immersive experience with my mom, who I only see once or twice a year. Even with COVID, I didn't see her for almost 2 years, or a year, however long that was. These immersive experiences, I'd love to share those with her, but you have to be very careful that it doesn't become bigger and larger and more important than your real life, and you neglect yourself in real life to the point that it is the Matrix, that you are sitting in a tub with tubes down your throat and up your butt, and you're being fed through tubes, and you've got your Oculus on, and that's your life now, because it's much better than real life. So you need to fight really hard to have a good life, fight really hard to have a good real life, to have good real life relationships, to be healthy in real life, to be happy in real life. Fight as hard as you can. It's never been more urgent, it's never been more important. So if that sounds interesting to you, then comment down below. Let me know what you think. I'm happy to hear, I'm happy to share, I'm happy to help. I see something happen that I want to protect you from. And comment down below. What are you excited for the metaverse? What are you scared for the metaverse? Comment down below. How are you going to improve your own life to defend yourself from the matrix, basically? What are you going to do to get yourself in a better situation? Are you going to get out of the city? Are you going to get a new job? Are you going to pursue your dream job? Are you going to invest? Are you going to work on your body? Are you going to go out and meet people? What is it? What are you going to do to improve your life? Very important. Sound good? I appreciate you. I'm glad you're here with me. I'm glad you're fighting on this and working on this with me. And I would love to hear what you have to say in the comments. If you need help, if you feel like you really want to talk to me on the phone, you really want one-on-one advice, you can do it. There's a link down below in the description of how to apply for one-on-one coaching, get me on the phone, get me in your ear, help you, some accountability, some advice, look at your situation. If these YouTube videos have helped you, you can only imagine how much one-on-one is going to help you. So if that's something that you want, then go comment down below, follow the link, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside. Much love, peace, and talk to you soon. Have a wonderful day. Boom.